No one's going to rescue you, Arika. You're on your own.
The witches can't hide their evil from God up there. He will meet them out their just deserts in the afterlife.
I don't believe in witches, but I have witnessed evil.
That is blasphemy, Arika. You will need to repent.
Forgive me, Lord, for I have disbelieved in witches, and walking here I had a vision of hell with giant glass towers. Father said I must repent.
Please remain still for a few more moments. The painting is almost completed.
Of course, but may I ask what the painting is of this time?
When I say remain still, that includes your mouth. It is a painting that is most suitable for you in particular. It is the execution of Joan of Arc.
You can choose any work of art in this full museum to write your Midramon. And you select a miserable religious painting from the Middle Ages. What do you see in this art, Arika?
It speaks to me like no other. It's as fresh as if it were painted yesterday, but I feel like I've known it for centuries.
When I float on water, I feel like an angel resting on a cloud looking up at God.
What's that wench doing in the river, swimming like that all alone? I'd be fearful to set a foot in.
It ain't natural. She moves like a creature of the water, like a cursed salamander.
Isn't she the same one that sits for Derek Bouts?
Aye, that she is, and I wager she does far more than just sit for him.
Congratulations on your victory, Arika. Where did you learn to swim like that?
Thank you. I didn't get any formal instruction. I just started swimming and it came naturally to me.
Well, how long ago did you start swimming?
Just a few weeks ago when I got to go to the Silverbrook River.
Please, let the lizard free. You're harming it. What has it ever done to you?
The Man of Sorrows by Derek Bouts, 1452. Like it or not, teacher. You don't know what real art is. Although Man of Sorrows was painted over 500 years ago, it still holds deep meaning today. The artist didn't simply replicate a religious icon. Instead, he infused his own emotions and worldview into the image, manifesting his inner experiences in the physical paint for future generations to witness. In this way, the painting becomes a self-portrait of the artist's orientation toward life, his beliefs, feelings, and personal struggles. To ignore the profound pain and suffering that he captured so deftly is to overlook the universal and timeless human condition conveyed through this portrait.
What in the Lord's name happened to you? You look a fright.
Arika set a lizard upon me, made it chase after me. I swear it. And after that, she went and kissed it right on its lizard lips.
Kissed it, did she? That girl, always with her strange ways. Mark my words, the beast must be her familiar. There's witchery about, sure as the sun rises. Father Aldwin shall hear about this before dusk. You can count on it.
Those are indeed very grave concerns. Thank you. I am compiling a dossier on Arika. Do inform me of any further peculiar behaviors.
Arika, while this is well written and shows passion, heralding the art of dead white males, celebrating the religion responsible for more wars and colonization than any other, is frankly misguided and counter-revolutionary. Miss Whitman.
If that were true, anyone born in the 15th century would have no chance of making good art or being a good person. This is wrong. In the future, they may say the exact same thing about us, including her. 63% my ass.
There it is. The man of sorrows. How dare she? And my class. She'd have failed her. What is that? Did it move? That's impossible.
Let me out! Let me out!
And it
Elephas.
I let you live. I let you live.
Sister, if we are good in this life, will we be rewarded by being born again in the future?
Sacrilege, pagan lies. Only heretics and sorcerers spread such filth. There is only eternal life in heaven, or damnation in fiery hell. You shall kneel on the stones and beg for God's forgiveness.
What are you doing to that cow, girl?
I was just petting her. I've known her since she was born.
I know exactly who you are. I've heard the stories about you, sorceress. You stay away from my livestock. You hear me? Next time I catch you near my cows, they'll be burning more than just straw in this town. Now get out of here. For that, it's your turn to go to the slaughterhouse.
Arika, did you hear about your art history teacher?
I've heard enough from her and about her. Her voice is like nails on a chalkboard to me.
You shall kneel on the stones.
I don't want to hear anything about her.
You might want to hold off on trash talking her. She had a nervous breakdown in the museum. I'm talking full-on screaming, talking in tongues. Security had to be called in and drag her out of there. And now she's in the hospital under observation.
Are you kidding? She was fine just the other day at the museum.
And you know what's weirder? She freaked out in front of your painting.
Are you talking about the Man of Sorrows? That's so weird.
It's not any weirder than the time they found you passed out lying in the street, Arika.
That's different. I was chased by a pack of wild dogs. I tripped and fell and must have hit my head.
But you didn't have the scratch, not a bump, not a hair out of place, not a broken fingernail. No trauma, nothing.
Yeah, I know. I was extremely lucky.
Arika, stop and think about it. Where are those dogs? Nobody's seen any of them since that night.
So, what are you trying to get at, Nancy?
You might be my best friend, but I have to notify you. You are a witch.
I don't even believe in the supernatural or seances or Ouija boards or any of that.
You don't have to if it believes in you.
I wouldn't wish what happened to Miss Widman on anyone.
You wouldn't, but someone or something is doing it on your behalf.
I may not be a witch, but I'm beginning to think you might be the village idiot.
The village idiot doesn't tutor at math.
She does if I put a spell on her, but first I command you to kiss me.
What's the matter with you, my child? You're sweating like you've been running for miles, and you're breaking out in a rash.
It's my hand, Mama. It's got a hole in it now, where Erika's lizard leapt up and bit me. You can see inside.
Lord, Father Aldwin must know of Erika's wickedness again. Her lizard's bite was poisonous. I beg you, bring vengeance upon her.
I know, Rex. You're a good lizard. You never harmed anyone.
When you said your pet's name is Rex, I thought dog, not T-Rex.
Much as I love to spend more time with you and Rex, not necessarily in that order, it's time for me to go work for the man.
More like work off your indentured servitude with Beelzebub himself.
Time to face the music, and we're talking the smooth jazz elevator muzak variety here.
transforming. I'm in their world.
I said that take up your headphones. You need to be able to hear me. I call for you, and I need you focused 100% on those numbers.
Sorry, I'll make numbers my entire existence. There are two kinds of temp assignments. One is you fill in for someone who didn't come in, and it's a normal job. The other is there's a huge backlog of absolute drudgery you can't ask any regular employee to do because it feels like a punishment. So you bring in a temp as a human sacrifice. This assignment, typing endless numbers into spreadsheets on a laptop, should be illegal for inflicting cruel and unusual punishment.
Are you done with those spreadsheets yet?
Not yet. I've got a splitting headache.
But you haven't finished yet.
But it's 5 o'clock. I've been inputting numbers for 8 hours.
Well, then you'd better come in on Monday and finish the job.
Thank you. Can you sign my time card now, too?
Maybe you're just hungry. I know where to get the best steaks in town. I like my meat rare.
I don't eat beef.
Well, do you have plans for later on tonight?
Yes, I have band practice, if you need to know.
School band practice on a Friday night? I don't think so.
No. It's a punk garage metal
You've got
band.
to be kidding. What's your band called?
Arika and Amoebas.
Never heard of them, except the first part, because you work for me.
In reality, I work for the temp agency.
A job well done. Now to tell Father Aldwin how Arika's dark magic made one of my cows vanish from the meadow. Father, I have dark news. Yesterday I saw that girl, Arika, whispering some sort of incantation to one of my finest heifers in the pasture. And then this morning when I went to check upon my herd, that cow was missing, as if it had vanished in thin air.
You say she was muttering charms over the animal, and today the cow is gone. Might this be the work of the dark angel himself?
What else could it be? We both know the doom that follows such curses. I fear that she's brought a blight upon us all.
This is not the first such report I've received, nor does it differ from my own experience with her in my flock. This girl has meddled with powers none should touch. Trust that I will see justice done and protect our village from her dark influence.
Look there, Arika, with that creature in her hand. Only witches keep such beasts close.
Aye, best keep our distance. The devil takes many shapes, and she's drawn him to her side.
she glides on top of the waves and threads through the curls. 'Cause she's a surfing cyborg girl.
That girl there. I swear I know her from somewhere, like a face from a nightmare.
I knew her as well, all blonde and fair, like butter wouldn't melt. But something dark lurks behind her blue eyes. Look away before she sees us.
Arika and the Amoebas. It'll be Arika in the aneurysms before she enters all in discontinued inventory serial numbers.
Hey, this is Arika and Rex, who's probably listening in. We're either brainstorming our next big move or just catching up on some serious nathing. Leave a message, and if Rex approves, you might just get a call back.
Hello, Arika. This is Lynn from Silver Staff Temp Agency. We received a few complaints from Mr. Grayson at your current assignment. First, he said you were playing loud punk rock music on the job. Secondly, he noted that you didn't complete the work he assigned. And lastly, he described your demeanor as unfriendly. We'll need you to complete your tasks on time and maintain a more approachable manner. Let's avoid any further complaints, all right? Please give us a call back. Thank you.
Hello, can I take your order?
Oh, yes. Serve me your tenderloin and make it rare. I like to see blood.
1 tenderloin steak, and to drink with that?
I'll take a blonde. Something nice and smooth from the tap.
1 blonde ale on tap. Your food will be coming right up.
Coming right up indeed. Just the way I like it. Do make it worth the wait.
Oh my God.
Arika the innocent.
You are Ayla the witch. Ayla the witch. You are Ayla the witch.
She bears the devil's mark upon her back,
branded by the raking of his claws during their unholy act.
She is the devil's eternal mistress.
When the village women come to inspect you, they will not discover your maiden head intact. I will make sure of that myself.
I will tell them of your evil doings. They are women. They will understand.
Say nothing. Nobody will believe the lies of a witch. Trying to blackmail a priest to save your own skin? It will be just one more sin held against you at your trial.
Your seed will burn with my flesh, and your descendants will be damned. You can't hide your evil from God anywhere. He will mete out your just deserts in the afterlife.
Hello, Arika. This is Lynn from Silver Staff Temp Agency. We received a few complaints from Mr. Grayson at your current assignment. First, he said you were playing loud punk rock music on the job. Secondly, he noted that you didn't complete the work he assigned. And lastly, he described your demeanor as unfriendly. Silver Staff Temps, this is Lynn speaking.
Hi, Lynn. This is Arika returning your call.
Arika, there's been a development.
I just wanted to let you know that I was listening with headphones on, and it was to my own music.
That's no longer of any importance.
Okay, but maybe I want to make a complaint too. Mr. Grayson was making all sorts of comments about how he likes his meat.
Mr. Grayson has met with a terrible accident.
An accident? How? I literally just saw him an hour ago when I left the office.
Well, I called him back to reassure him about your record with us, and his cell phone was answered by a paramedic.
Oh no. Is he all right?
He choked on his steak in a restaurant, and he's now in emergency care.
That's terrible. I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm afraid he's in a coma.
Just from choking? I didn't know that was possible.
They couldn't dislodge the blockage and had to perform a tracheotomy. I think we will have to find you another temp assignment.
Okay, thanks. I guess I'll hear from you soon then.
Bye now.
Now, we shall subject this wretched woman to the sacred trial by water. If she be pure, the holy waters shall embrace her, drawing her into their eternal sanctity. But if she be a servant of darkness, the blessed waters will cast her out, revealing her as a witch for all to see. Let the will of the divine be done.
are Ayla the witch.
You are a horrible old hag.
You're not going to believe this, Nancy. Right after work, Mr. Grayson went to his favorite steak restaurant, and he choked on the meat. He's in a coma. And what's even stranger is he tried to invite me to go along with him, and he told me that he likes his meat rare, and he made this face rare.
Well, that finalizes it. You're a witch indeed. A bona fide dyed-in-the-wool witch. And a prime specimen at that, if I do say so myself. I wonder what science will pay to have a look at your DNA.
Why do I have to be a witch? Do I look like some old hag to you? Like the Wicked Witch of the West, with green skin, a wart on my nose, a pointy hat, and a broom?
You're not that goth. I see you as more the Samantha Stevens bewitched type, wearing an apron and pushing a vacuum cleaner. You just put a spell on me.
You'll never know. I think it's more like coincidence, but it's not random. It's like Carl Jung's idea of synchronicity.
Synchronicity? Is that like when we synchronize our watches?
Exactly. Except it's like when time and space, past, present, and future all align. It happens all the time, but we only notice it when it's really outstanding and we're paying close attention.
In other words, Princess Pretentious, Mr. Grayson just got his instant karma.
You do have the gift of brevity, Sister Succinct. I believe you nailed it.
I nailed your argument, Tabitha, but my gut says there's something much weirder about it. And I think that weird thing is you.
I think the universe is weirder than we can imagine. Sometimes I feel like I'm being shuffled between parallel universes, like I'm living more than one life, backwards and forwards at the same time.
From where I'm sitting, you're the epicenter of the weirdness universe. And you might be dangerous. Is there anyone else that's on your bad side that's done something to you and might expect some horrendous outcome coming down the pike?
Only a witch knows what it's like to be burned alive. Only a witch knows when you die, where the soul goes. One person's witch is another person's angel. The arbiters of good perpetrate the evil. The painter is a saint. The priest is a devil. A witch never lived who was rotten as a king. Remember, you can never burn an angel's wing. Only a witch knows what it's like to be burned alive. Only a witch knows when you die, where the soul goes. Only a witch knows the truth. Only a witch knows what fate is. Only a witch knows she's innocent. Only a witch knows what death is. Only a witch knows what it's like to be burned alive. Only a witch knows when you die, where the soul goes.
The Witch Finder General.
Matthias Hawkins!
Father, the Witchfinder General has arrived.
Alas, the time of reckoning has come. His wise judgment will cleanse this place of its vile stain.
Under the sacred authority of the Malleus Maleficarum, I, Matthias Hawkins, do pronounce judgment upon this woman. Arika, or Ayla, is a witch guilty of manifold grievous transgressions against God, man, and the natural order. Her crimes are as follows. She hath denied the existence of witches to the parish priest, sowing doubt and heresy within the fold of the faithful. She hath quarreled with the Mother Superior, disputing holy doctrine concerning the eternal soul and the afterlife. She hath summoned forth a serpent from the netherworld in order to sicken an innocent child and produce a hole in the flesh of his hand. She hath kept that same lizard in her company as a familiar. She wears the stigma diabolicum, the devil's mark upon her back. She hath caused a good farmer's cow to disappear from his field after whispering incantations to it. The village women have confirmed that her maidenhead has been unaccountably ruptured. She had been witnessed swimming alone in the river like an amphibian in its element. And finally, the holy waters themselves did reject her when she floated and swam upon them, proving beyond any last doubt that she is undeniably a witch. In light of these myriad grave abominations, under the dominion of the Malleus Maleficarum, I sentence this witch to burning at the stake.
Lady, it's your turn to see my mom.
I hope my son didn't annoy you. It's take your child to work day again.
No, not at all. I think I must have seen him before somewhere.
There's a picture of him right on the wall there. You can't miss it.
That explains it, I guess.
Open up and let's see those chompers.
Are you sure I don't know you from somewhere? You and your son?
I get that a lot. I recognize something in you, too, for sure. That's a small cavity on your left back molar there.
I'm getting a really bad feeling about this.
You don't have to worry. I'll apply a local anesthesia. You'll hardly feel a pinprick.
It's not me I'm worried about. I've got to go. I can't do this. I have to go right now.
Isn't that same girl again from the other day?
It is, and she's coming right at us. Is she trying to tell us something?
Knows what it's like to
You've reached Father Aldwin's helpline. If you're lost, if you're suffering, if you need someone to guide you back to the light, leave a message. I'm always here to help. Always.
Bernard, it's Arika. Pick up. You need to listen. You have to confess what you've done. All of it. And you need to beg for forgiveness. If you don't, something terrible is going to happen to you. Worse than you can imagine. Please, I'm trying to save you. You know what I really appreciate about you, Nancy?
I don't know. There are so many options to choose from.
It's that I feel like you're the only person who really knows me, inside and out. And through all that, you still like me.
Well, Arika, as long as we're going to expose our innermost feelings about each other right now, I had this thought just yesterday that this world without you in it is unbearable.
Now that you mention that, I feel the same way, Nancy.
The best analogy I can come up with is the toilet. Can you imagine what it was like living before there was indoor plumbing? Oh my God, Arika, is that Rex?
Don't be ridiculous, Nancy. Who else could it be?
But what's he doing here?
Rex has a way of appearing when you least expect him.
But he couldn't have just materialized out of the blue.
Of course not. I brought him along so he could get some natural sun. And he likes to swim.
So, you're saying that Rex was sunbathing on your beach towel, and then he scampered to the shoreline, and he swam past the breaking waves and out here just to be with you.
close, Nancy, but he can see me whenever he wants. He must have come out here to see you.
Well, in that case, hello, Rex. Fancy meeting you here. I've never met a lizard as smart or loyal as Rex before. How long would you say you've had him?
I'd say around 500 years.
500 years?
I said 5 or 6 years, Nancy. You must have sand in your ears.
I know what I heard, and Rex looks like he could be 500 years old, and that would explain a lot.
The important thing is that Rex likes you. He doesn't like mean people.
And what happens if he doesn't like someone?
Glistening with one click on Amazon. All that really matters is bullshit on a platter. The algo isn't mean and the algo isn't kind. The algo is deaf and the algo is blind. The algo has but only one purpose: to make more money for the shareholders' purses.
Why do you keep painting that dreaded girl? She's dead years now.
She is not dead so long as I live and I can remember her. She was and she remains my muse.
But the villagers fear and detest her memory. They won't buy any of these paintings.
And those are precisely the best reasons to continue to paint her.
As your steward, I beg of you, paint something else, anything else.
You can advise me on matters of finance, but don't insult me. You know nothing of art. Art is the way that the soul proves its own existence. It's an alchemy through which pigment embodies the immaterial presence and force of the living.
Then why not paint a self-portrait? You've an uncommon face full of character.
All painting is self-portraiture. It is the way the artist chooses to represent himself. The goal is not to capture someone's appearance as it is, but rather to conjure their essence. And who better to bring to life than someone who has already passed? Through these paintings, people will know her for centuries to come. And in knowing her, they will know me. And through me, they may glimpse the light of their own existence.
You'll die a pauper.
Perhaps. But how much worse to be useless to God, to live and to have accumulated, but never to have illuminated.
I see you mix weak, Nancy.
Don't be so confident that this spell won't be broken before then.
I'll miss you.
We have a new invention for that called the telephone. I know you didn't have it in the Middle Ages where you come from, but it's very popular today.
I'll call you.
You better, or else.
I miss her already. Don't you, Rex?
Miss, come here. Do you have a permit for that vermin? What is it, a lizard?
I don't see any signs about, lizards or needing a permit.
I'll let you off this time with a warning, since you don't know any better. But if I see him here again, there's going to be a fine.
Go back to hell, Officer Hawkins. You don't have jurisdiction in this realm, and never mess with Rex.
Excuse me, Blondie? Would you allow me to sketch your portrait?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have any money on me.
You misunderstood me. I'm not asking to be paid. It's free. It's for my portfolio. As you can see, mostly I resort to drawing myself.
Well...
You'd be doing me a big favor.
Okay, sure. But on one condition. Can you draw my lizard Rex?
It would be my honor.
That's me, but it's me in another life.
I may have let my imagination run a bit wild. You don't like it?
It's not that at all. I'm intrigued. It's like you saw right through me and drew someone I am inside.
Well, that's the highest compliment you could pay a portrait artist.
I thought there was no payment. Let's see what happens when you draw Rex. That's incredible. You captured every detail. His scales, the glint in his eye, his personality.
I had no choice. I wouldn't risk offending that lizard.
Everything I've painted has been dismissed, overlooked, and forgotten. But this time, I've managed to capture her essence and her story thoroughly. Finally, my art is impossible to ignore.